Today we're taking a look at the Beast Kingdom, the Suicide Squad Peacemaker action figure. Now typically I'm not a fan of cloth goods on action figures, so can this figure change my mind? Watch and find out. But before you do that, I want to thank Big Bad Toy Store for sending this figure for review. After the video, you can check the links in the description to get your own Peacemaker action figure from Beast Kingdom, and let's face it, now's a good time to get Peacemaker action figures. Now that we're in the booth, let's take a quick look at the box. Front, back, left side, right side, top, and the bottom. With a look at the packaging out of the way, let's break this guy open and let's play. Pull him out. Oh, crap. Yeah, totally ripped the box there. Oh. Taking a look at this, I get Hot Toys vibes from it because it does come with a clamshell kind of thing where the top comes off, revealing all the cool stuff on the inside that you get. And as you can see, he comes with a load of accessories. Taking a look at the figure himself, this guy looks kind of amazing. In all honesty, I do not like cloth goods, but I think I may like this. This is actually quite good. Holy cow. And look at that. This is an amazing action figure. I think Hot Toys, but like smaller. We're going to break out my trusty Atlanta Falcons tape measure to get a good height on this guy. And he's roughly 8 3/4 inches tall. I just can't get over it, man. I can't get over how good this figure looks. Start off by taking a look at the articulation, because let's put him through the paces to see what he can actually do. His head, of course, can rotate all the way around its own little ball joint there, so it's got great movement at the head. Arms can rotate. Well, you don't want to rotate them all the way around because the soft goods, but they could rotate all the way around. I'm trying to get up under here. Yeah, so he has bicep swivel. He's got a nice double jointed elbow. Unfortunately, you're not going to get the full range of motion out of it because of the glove here. It hits the bicep and sort of keeps it from actually moving even closer together than like it should. It's a pet peeve, but not a bad one. I still think you get a nice range of motion with that. He has swivel the wrist, then go up and down, all kind of motion since it's a ball joint. It looks like there is a cut here at the chest. Again, because of the cloth goods though, I don't know how much of a movement you're gonna get. That's, it's pretty good, obviously. He does have probably a 360 at the waist. Again, clothes is gonna keep it from actually moving too terribly much. It looks like the pants are separate from the shirt. I was wondering if it, because you look at this blue stuff, if it was separate all the way down, but it does look like it. And you can tell because, I don't know if you can see it really well here, but you can see the top of the pants right there, and it's over the outside of this blue piece right here that you think would connect, but it doesn't. He can lift his leg about that high. Not much mobility there. I'm sure it could go higher, but the pants, the soft goods are keeping him from going that high. Again, about that far backwards. It feels like he does have double jointed knees. That's about that's about as far as you're going to get with those. Because of the pants again, everything is going to be, the pants are going to hinder the mobility on this guy, I believe, in every single way. Now, one thing that I see, and this crept up as I was messing with the pants, if you can pull up, you can see that the ankle joint is skin colored. I don't like that, and the reason being is because when this does pull up, you see that, and it's different. To me, it should be black, because then it wouldn't make as noticeable of a difference when this pulls up like this. So, I mean, you're going to be doing your best to keep this down so you can't see that joint. He does have a good range of motion with the ankles. Mine are a little loose. Again, that's one of my pet peeves with action figures, is because, they're hard to stand as it is because of the articulation that they have these days. And when the ankle joints are loose, that does not make for a good action figure as far as life goes. Looks like he has some, they're rockers too because they're on ball joints. But it looks like the toes do bend a little bit. You're not going to get much out of that bend, but they do bend a hair. Taking a look at the head sculpt, I see John Cena there. I mean, it's much better than other John Cena Peacemaker figures that I have seen. So nothing to really complain about. It's just, I think it could be better. You also get this John Cena head. It's got more of a scowl on his face than the other, which I still think it's a bit, doesn't quite look like John Cena in my opinion. What's a Peacemaker figure without the helmet? Here's the helmet, nice and chromy. Let's see how it fits over his head. Ah, perfect. Man, now he is Peacemaker, and he looks absolutely gorgeous. I am such a fan of just the way this thing looks, the way it feels in your hand. I don't know how to describe it other than sometimes when you have an action figure, you know it's a good action figure just by the way it feels in your hands, and this guy feels right. This Peacemaker is, oh, he's gorgeous. Now, he does come with several other weapons. He comes with a gun. I'm surprised because at this point, this was the time when Warner Brothers didn't want their toys associated with guns, so they didn't allow them. But since this is from overseas, maybe they made some concessions on this, but he does come with his pistol. It has a silencer accessory and just an extension of the gun. The gun is nice and chromy and shiny. We'll add like the silencer to it. You can see it does have a hole here, so you just kind of peg the silencer into it. That's fairly nice. That's fairly nice. If you want to make the gun longer, same difference. You just peg it. Now, I don't like that. I don't like that. You have this gap right here. Was there a gap like that in the movie? I don't remember it, and it doesn't go in any further. I feel like I'm gonna break it if I try to go in any further. So that's sort of not all that cool, but you know what you can do? You can add that on there and add that on there if you really wanted to. Make it like a super huge gun, but you still have the two huge gaps. The gap is sort of acceptable with the silencer because it's not that big, and I guess sometimes you would have that gap there. I don't know. I'm not a gun enthusiast, so I don't know, but sort of a fail for me. He does come with one of these axes. I think he had one in the Suicide Squad film as well. Nice, cool chrome axe. And he comes with this sword, the same sword that the McFarlane Toys figure came with, but this one's a little better than that flimsy plastic. This is all chromed out, you know, nice plastic. Feels like it could break easily, but nice plastic. Has a little give to it. I really don't remember. I've seen the Suicide Squad like 6 times, but I don't remember him having this sword. Did he have a sword? Leave a comment, let me know. I can't remember the scene where he had a sword. Let me know. So the figure does come with a red base here. It has a hole right there so you can kind of plug this piece into it. So it sits over there. It also has this piece as well. How does this work? It's just sort of like this, I guess. Like any other stand, and you just put that around his waist to kind of keep him in place. It's got a little peg here, and there is a hole on the top. Slide that in. Boom, Peacemaker has a stand. But he also comes with 5 extra sets of hands and 1 extra hand, which is weird for some reason. But he has like these wavy hands. Hey, I'm Peacemaker. He has another set of semi-wavy hands, but like almost starting to grab at you. Like, hey, I'm Peacemaker. Then he has some gun-grabbing hands, which don't really have the index finger pulling the trigger. But as you can see, they're pretty neat, I guess. Maybe you can hold the axe or something with this one. No, they don't really fit. They just kind of fall through. Maybe the sword? We'll see. Nope. Just semi holding the gun. Well, let's see about that too. Nope, gun doesn't fit either. Now, he does have some gun-holding hands with index finger out so he can pull the trigger. Those are pretty cool. Of course, you can't have an action figure without fists. He does come with a set of fists. And weirdly enough, one of these hands, maybe this is like a shake hand, like I'm reaching out to shake your hand. So let's bring in another figure that's similar. That is the McFarlane Toys Suicide Squad Peacemaker action figure. You can see the height difference is quite a bit. This is a 7-inch scale figure, whereas this is more in the line of 9-inch scale. Well, 8 3/4 if you want to be exact. But you can see the difference in the figure is sort of night and day. This is a $25 action figure as compared to a $90 action figure. This Peacemaker figure was originally $90. He's on sale for $62.99 right now. So what's the final verdict? I'm sold. This is an excellent action figure. The soft goods on this thing are amazing. I don't know what my thing is with soft goods. Maybe it's looking at Hasbro Black Series figures and just seeing that they don't really look that good on the figures. But this is excellent. I kind of want all my figures like this now. This is Peacemaker's awesome. I do have a few pet peeves with this thing, mainly due to the ankle joints. They're a little loose on mine. Your mileage may vary. And the color of the ankle joints is a little different. It's not black, it's skin colored. And that detracts a little bit to me when I'm messing around with him. The likeness to John Cena can use a little work. It's not the best, but it's better than something like the McFarlane Toys Suicide Squad figure. You're talking night and day. Different price points, I know. Different price points, but the likeness on this could use a little work. I am sold on these Beast Kingdom figures. Actually, now I need to pick up some more. So I'm looking forward to grabbing more for my collection from Beast Kingdom. And if you want to add Peacemaker to your collection, hit the description below. Check out the link to Big Bad Toy Store to purchase this guy. That's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it made you decide whether you wanted to buy Peacemaker or not. Leave a comment below. Let me know if you like this figure and if you plan on purchasing him, or if you already have him, what do you think of him? As always, folks, I'm going to say it. Peace out. This is Peacemaker. Really, God bless.